Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Mind Afloat with me, Babalo MC. Welcome to it. It's so good to be back. I'm happy to be back and doing what I love. Just sharing some motivation and let's push through the year type of vibes. Today, I want to speak about the fact that we are at the mid year of 2025. We are what is it? Is it yeah, we are almost at the mid-year of 2025, really. And sometimes when it comes to mid-year, we find ourselves losing the mojo of our goals, losing the drive, the passion, the energy that we had at the beginning of the year. And I just want to say to you today, the topic is try again. Give your goals as many chances as you must. Try again. Build up the energy again. You can do this. You're capable. Just as you had the dream, the vision, the energy, the drive at the beginning of the year, let us take this moment to remember that many of us actually go through the moment where we're like, oh, do I have to do this? I'm tired, as you're feeling the fatigue of the year actually pulling through. I hope you're good. Did I say I hope you're good? Yes, welcome to it. This is Mind the Flow with me, Babalo MC. Welcome to it. If like you're new here, hello. Please hit that subscribe button. As you know, it does not cost you anything. Let's grow the family. But okay, let's grow the is it family? No, let's just grow the community, okay? Here on Mind of Flow. But yes, as I was saying, sometimes as the year actually pushes on, you start feeling like, oh my goodness, is this worth it? Will this actually ever matter? Um, should I just stay complacent in the way things are? My life is just good enough. Should I just settle for what I've got right now and let go of the dreams that I had at the beginning of the year? And the answer is obviously no. Let us push on. Let us push on, guys. The year will finish soon. Just 6 more months, in fact, 5 more months really of working months, and you will have achieved your goals. Whether it's building a new habit that you really want to incorporate in your life going further, whether it's studies, whether it's a career promotion, whether it's your entrepreneurship or your entrepreneurial company. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Whether it's your entrepreneurial aspirations, let us keep going. Okay. So the first question of today is, are you on track with your goals for the year? How are you performing as per the standard that you aspire to? How are you performing as per the standard that you really wanted to keep up with this year? Are you on track with who you actually want to be for yourself? Not for anybody else, but for yourself. And I have to say that for me, I'm slacking. I can do better. I'm slacking. I know that I'm slacking. I can feel that I'm slacking. I feel like at this point, 6 months later, there's just certain things that I could have really improved in and that should come easier to me. And like that habit should have kicked in by now. I'm not happy. There's certain things that I feel like, and you know what? Some things are harder than others. Like some things are easier, generally with like my weight management. I feel like I've found my thing there. But with academics, I'm struggling. Like I am struggling so much. Academics are not the easiest thing to just quickly grab and then all of a sudden we find them easy to do. So, but can I put in more effort? Should I be putting in more effort? Can I do better with my time? Absolutely. Absolutely, that is the truth of the matter. So those are the things that I wanted to just speak to you about, Jorge. You can see or you can feel or maybe you're struggling in a certain area and maybe it needs more effort. Are you putting in more effort really? Like, or are you hoping to still get the same good, miraculous results without really putting in more effort? I think we need to really, I think it's time for me to be honest with myself. Oh, okay, cool. It's a struggle, it's not easy, it requires a lot of effort. Are you putting in the more effort that it requires? And I know what I wanted um, my track record to be at this point, and it's not there. And I'm like, okay, something must give, something must change. So in the second half of the year, I'm really hoping to just put in more hours into my studies, more hours. Like I really, that's my goal. That is my thing. So to you, is there something that you know that the reward um, and effort ratio o kgona go feela gore okay, it's not balancing and it's slacking on my effort side, like you know the truth. So do you then, like, are you honest with yourself to say okay, cool, this means that I need to be putting in more? And you know it's exhausting, it can get very exhausting given just how much effort we have to put into the things that we want to attain. But at the end of the day, you know very well the life that you know is worth it for you. Okay. The next question for you is, are you capable? Okay, no, I've answered of you're capable of more. Um, have you noted the good progress that you've done so far? Have you noted it down? Have you written it down for yourself so that you can pat yourself on the back? We are at mid-year. If you started this year and you've set some goals and you've set some activities in motion and some new things that you wanted to achieve and you've achieved some, have you noted that progress down? Have you written it down? Or I'm so proud of myself that, you know, I'm 30% here at this point. I'm 30% of this goal. I'm there, I'm coming. You know, I might not be at 50% because, like I'm saying, it's at mid year and I feel like surely I should be somewhere around 50% of certain goals, but I'm not. But are you at least at 30% of certain things that you really want for your life, guys? I think nobody wants their life to stay the same. And have you begun doing at least 30%, 20%, so that, guys, in maybe 3 years' time, then you reach your 100%? You know, I know some of us sort of want certain things right now fully. I wanted to be 100% done some certain things, some goals by the end of the year, but maybe that should not be the obsession, you know. Um, are you at least at 20% of the new life that you want to create for yourself? Are you at least at 30%? Are you, like, can you write down some things that you've done to change your life and you say, I'm so proud of myself because a year ago, I wouldn't have even put in this 30% to improve this life of mine. A year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would not have lifted a leg, I would not have lifted a hand, I would not have uh, just opened up my mind more. I wouldn't have called a certain person. I wouldn't have approached a certain conversation with a certain colleague or with a certain manager for a promotion. I just would not have had that conversation. And this year, I can say I'm happy with the conversations that I've had. I'm happy with the types of friendships, the direction of my friendships, the things we talk about. I am happy with just the things that I'm putting into my life, the seeds that I'm sowing. Do we sow seeds? Yeah, planting, you reap what you sow. You know what? I don't know. That's just English. But are you happy with the things, you know, already you have done up to this point? And if you are, if you're somebody who's really started some good habits, I'm so proud of you. If you're somebody who started to study through towards something, I'm so proud of you. Like, you did not do that 2 years ago, maybe. You hadn't actually put your name out there to say, Wadisha, I'm going ahead, I'm going to join Batabango and actually participate in the space. I want to be in that group. I'm going to sign up for this class. I'm going to sign up for, like, I just want to be a part of this group of people. I want to be there. I want to hear the conversations that they're having. I want to sit in a certain classroom in school and actually engage certain people. I want to sit in certain meetings at work and engage certain people and not always be silent in my corner because this is it. There's nothing I can possibly contribute to the world. If you're a person who's really tried to improve in that regard, I'm so proud of you. I'm really so proud of you because it takes a lot. Even that takes a lot. Even if nobody's seeing the results yet, there's nothing to show for the effort that you've put in so far. Sis Shalan, you know the truth. You know what you're doing to improve the state of your life. I'm proud of you for fighting for yourself. In life, guys, you must fight for yourself. Nobody's coming to hand you anything. Nobody's coming to hand you anything, guys. People are busy fighting for their piece of the pie, and those who already have a piece of the pie are fighting for a bigger piece of the pie, therefore, possibly biting in your piece. So, if you're sitting there quiet and not saying anything, please know that nobody's coming to say, oh no, this was actually your piece of the pie. We just want to hand it to you. If you're not going to claim it, if you're not going to speak up for it, if you're not going to wake up in the morning and actually do something to grab your piece of the pie, please let it be known that somebody else will have it. Somebody else will have it, will eat that piece of the pie. So be reminded to get up and fight for your goals, okay? Like, do what you must do, guys. Are like spacey, like be in the space, learn more, and interact as per the level of spaces that you really want to be in. Okay. Give your goals as many chances as need be. Give your goals as many chances as need be. Sometimes when we haven't attained something, it's very easy to say, you know what, it looks like I'll never achieve this thing because I've never touched it, I've never lived it, I've never experienced it. So it's like, excuse me, every time something is not going well in terms of the plans that I have for this goal, it's like maybe it's because I'll never achieve it. Guys, if we're going to be here for the next 50 years or whatever, then you must be giving your goals a chance like 100 times. Every half a year, you must then re energize yourself and actually say, I'm going to give this goal a chance again. Because, like a lot of people like to say, what's this shalang, guys, in 30 years' time, in 10 years' time, whatever, you will be however years old. If I'm 33 right now, in whatever 20 years time I will still be 53. If I'm still around here, I'll still be 53. I'll still be here, I'll still have to breathe this air, I'll still have to exist in this world. And if I just give up now and say, you know what, I haven't attained this thing of mine, and just give up now in the year 2025, given how long I have to go, God willing, then I would not have given myself the chance. Like I would have cancelled myself too soon. Give your goals as many chances as you give other things in life. Give your friends as many chances as you give other things in life. Give your family members as many chances as you give other things in life. Give yourself grace as many times as you should. Do not say, oh, I'm too old, let me give up on this thing. I'm too old, let me give up on my studies. My brain is not going to be able to achieve this thing. Guys, there are people achieving great things in their 50s, in their 60s. Do not give up on your goals. Do not give up. Like, re energize yourself. This is your life. Nobody is coming to actually say, Hore, yes, you do have actually 60 years. Nobody's coming to reaffirm you. But actually, in life, you've got 60 years to make your dreams come true. I mean, you don't want it to take that long because, I mean, you want to enjoy the fruits of your talent. You want to enjoy the fruits of your academic skill. You want to enjoy the fruits of your entrepreneurial company one day. You want to really enjoy those fruits as soon as possible, but don't be too much in a hurry and give up too soon just because that thing is not happening at the end of the year 2025. Do not give up too soon. You must still give your goals and dreams as many chances as possible. Give your studies as many chances as possible. Give your marriage as many chances as possible. Give your family members, your relationships as many chances as possible, guys. Life is long. Build the life of your dreams. You're capable of setting the boundaries that you want in place. You're capable of building the skill, that skill that you're so desperate to have, that skill of reading more often, that skill of solutioning for issues, and getting paid for solutioning for issues, and invoicing, that skill of public speaking, that skill of being an MC, whatever your passions are. Right now, I'm obviously speaking about my passions. Do not take it small, that you can build on and learn more about that skill and still offer valuable services and solutions to the world and actually get paid for it. Do not give up too soon. Your talent is worthy of actually being explored. People are always looking for new people that can offer a fresh perspective to things, a fresh introduction to things and events. People are always looking for freshness, something new. People are always looking for that. So don't just decide, oh no, there's enough people doing this thing, and I'm already too old. No, I could never. No, there's never enough people because people are always looking for a fresh perspective anyway. People are always looking for a fresh voice anyway. People are always looking for fresh ways of solutioning for things anyway. Okay, I think you get the gist. Do not give up. Today, the last thing I want to share with you guys is do not deviate too far from your center. In pursuing all of these things that we want, do not deviate too far from the things that give you peace, the things that give you a peaceful mind, the things that give you a non stressed and non anxious mind. Do not deviate too far from your center, even though you want to achieve all these things, and these people that seem to be achieving them a lot faster. You're like, should I be doing it like this person? Should I, because that's what happens to us. Like sometimes you're like, Mara, is my method actually working? Guys, you know what it took for you to actually get to this peaceful place. You know what it took for you to actually be able to carry the strong soul of yours every single day. You know what it took for you to actually put yourself out there to people. You know what it takes to sit and put yourself out there to people, to spaces you generally would not have put yourself up in. You know what it took to stand up for yourself in spaces where you usually would not stand up for yourself and speak for yourself. You know what it takes, your true center, your true you, your true value, the way you know how to stand up for yourself. Do not deviate too far from that place while trying to compare yourself to other people. That will always derail you so far back. It will always make you fall flat. So while we are looking at other people, like, okay, that seems to be working for that person, that seems to be working for that person, be careful, be careful. Yes, learn what works, what doesn't, but find out what truly works for you, what sustains you longer, what sustains your good energy, what does not depress you, what does not have you feeling off balance too much and then have you fighting with yourself and then fighting. Be careful of what actually removes you off of your center. Be quick to return to your center and be intentional about finding your center if you have not found it yet. It's like the best thing in the world. Once you've found your center, no matter what is actually going on around you, you know how to return to your center to stabilize your emotions, to stabilize your anxiety, to stabilize anything. If you have found your center inside of you, yes, things are happening outside, and then we go to outside world, and you just have to navigate your way through everyday life with all these other people. But just be careful not to let their influences, their words, their thoughts always actually determine how you feel about yourself at the end of the day. Know who you are, decide who you are, decide what works for you, and remain in your center as much as possible. Guys, there's a lot going on. There's hundreds of human beings out there with their own opinions, with their own ideas of how you should go about A, B, C, D. If you do not figure out what works for you, you will always feel so lost. So, like, oh my God, where am I? What am I doing? You need to approach life with the mindset that you know what you're doing. You can handle that. You can take, a pinch of what people are saying, but I remain the center, and then you can figure out, is this going to work for me? No, it actually doesn't work for Pabi in this way. You know, does this work? Actually, yes, I think I can align this with where I currently am, my current goals, and where I'm currently going. And what doesn't work, please don't internalize it. Please get rid of what doesn't work for you. Keep going on your path. Otherwise, you'll never arrive anywhere because your path was never clarified. Way know yourself. You never defined it for yourself. You never set goals. You never set time goals as well to say, or this is what I want to achieve at this point, and therefore I am pausing 1, 2, 3 so that I can achieve 1, 2, 3. Don't take on everything that everyone suggests because it looks like gold. you will realize that you might not achieve much. And you're like, is it because I'm incapable? No, it's because you're always getting onto somebody's bandwagon. You are always getting onto the next person. When the next person suggests, oh, you know what, there's something lucrative going on out there, let's get into this. When you're getting on. Then the next person comes on and says, there's actually something else. And then you're getting on. That is how we start and leave things and never complete them. Eventually, you must decide you've got the responsibility to pave your own path. You've got such a big response, and it's a big responsibility because then you have to stand on your path and your goals and your center, no matter what other people are doing. And it's not the easiest thing to do to always stand on your own, because when you look outside, it looks like people are going in groups, but sometimes when people are going in groups, they're going according to one individual person's idea and mindset. And some people are happy to follow a certain person's idea, mindset, and their goals. They're happy to always be supporting somebody else's goals, you know. And then there's those of us who are like, actually, I've got plans of my own. Excuse me. I've got plans of my own. And that does not sound like it aligns with my plans, you know. So be intentional about sticking to your plans. Do not be afraid to say no to what does not work for you. Just don't be afraid, and use your time wisely to obviously build what works for you, because if you're also not working towards what works for you and your goals and your dreams, still at the end of your life or at the end of 20 years and 30 years, you would have built nothing anyway for yourself. And then it would have been better, I guess, to attach to somebody else's bandwagon, because maybe you would have benefited something from there. So decide what works for you and stick to it. Okay. I wish you all of the best. I know it's not easy taking on these responsibilities, making decisions, making moves. It's quite scary because we do not know what life holds for us. But do not be too afraid of life, man. You belong here. Participate, you know, enjoy the ride, trust in yourself, be confident, speak up, trust in your voice, trust in your thinking, trust in your gut, you know, gut, okay, gut is down here. Trust in your gut feeling, okay? I wish you a wonderful week ahead. I'll see you guys next week. Cheers, guys. Junior Fail, the warmer days are coming back. That's just all I'm really excited about. But until then, I'll see you guys next week. Keep well.